Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Chaotic BPR here, and like Jason Little Alien says, must see Thursdays. This is part one because after our show's over, head on over to James Hates Everything while he talks about basic fun and iconic and stuff like that a little bit later on tonight. But welcome to episode 64 of Yo Retro. My buddy, my co-host is back from the Cleveland Gaming Classic, as well as my AA boys. But let's go ahead and get my co-host in here. Half a dozen six. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what we doing? What we doing, chaotic? What we doing?
Hey.
What we doing, chaotic? Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, man, this is cool, man. This is cool.
I know. Welcome back. So
It's a good day to be back too, right?
Yeah. So look, I came out and hung out with you a little bit on Yo Hero in the chat last night. Y'all were talking about the season finale of Alien Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, pretty good series that y'all were rating it around an 8.5, 8.25.
I gave it an 8, I think, but they might have talked me into an 8.5, but I think it was about an 8 overall, It wasn't a bad show. It was cool. I enjoyed it, but they could definitely make some improvements on season 2.
There you go.
But
even the bubble just popped out of you and just went thumbs up.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It had some cool new characters, some cool new aliens, and it was cool. It was cool, definitely. I enjoyed it.
Good, man. Good. So yeah, guys, if y'all hadn't checked that out, first of all, check out Yo Hero. Look at his reviews on the different shows. Next one you're going to do is Marvel Zombies, right?
Yeah. So that's a little animated thing. It's out now, so we're gonna watch that probably. Binge watch it over the weekend and then review it next week.
Yeah, P-Dub said he watched all the way through and he loved it. So that's a good sign.
That's cool.
His rant and raving about it last night. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat real quick. Coming in early today, we got the B Meat who came in about 5:49. So good to see you, man. Nerd Lounge Master 84, the Tote Master is here.
Oh,
Stock Jock, Pinball Wizard 2023. Give a warm welcome for both me and you. Hit that thumbs up, everybody.
Hit that like button.
And Leon Spiegel. Speaking of Leon, he was up in the Discord, and he was like, "Man, I really want to know what Six thinks of Dr. Dude," and we'll get into that.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all are ready.
I don't think so either. Chalada Love is here. Penny K, Tim York, Dr. Torque, and the house. Cornicate is here. MSU Rich, Michael B, the game team, my older brother. What's going on, man? JJ is here. Jim the Pacers fan, and anybody else that wants to get a shout out, say what's up in the chat. Make yourself known that you're here.
Drop a yo in the chat. Let's go.
So I was talking to my AA brothers, and they were telling me about how Cleveland Gaming Classic went. You did a recap video, and I want everybody to go to Six's channel. Check out his recap video of Cleveland Gaming Classic of 2025. How was the experience for you overall? Because I want to hear your actual raw thoughts.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was probably their best one yet.
Good.
To be honest. Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot. I was there the whole weekend, and I feel like I didn't get to see everything. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, I know the AA guys were saying they're looking for you.
Yeah, I didn't even see Stock Jock the whole weekend. I didn't see him. I did see Todd, and I seen G.I. Joe with him on Friday night. We got there early. I just went up there to kind of get the passes and get some early footage before it got 2-pack. And then and I met Joe Cade up there too.
Oh, you met Joe Cade?
Yeah. He was passing through when I was talking to them. So yeah, that was cool.
Man, that's one person I regret not meeting. Him and Saying Spirits. And
I ain't see Saying Spirits. He said he was up there too. I'm just like, what?
I know, right? So what was your favorite moment or favorite like thing that was there?
Oh man, probably the honestly. Oh, you're probably asking attractions, but I would say the people, man. There was so many. There was so many like cool, down to earth, approachable people that just like stopped me when I was filming, and I even had people recognize me. You know, like it was crazy. It was a whole different experience this time around. Like,
Isn't that an amazing feeling when somebody recognizes you and you never met them before?
oh yeah, right. The first night when me and Unc walked in, Unc had the camera, and somebody was like, you know, they called me out by my Instagram handle. They were
Yeah,
like, I follow you. I was like, oh, that's what's up.
that's what's up, man. I remember in Atlanta, Vader Dave came up to me. Ted Adam Green came up to me.
Yeah,
It was
Joe
really,
K
really
too
cool.
recognized me. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Yeah, that means the world to me, guys. When y'all
Yeah,
like see us
that's
out
why
there,
I
y'all
said
coming
like
to
the
us.
main thing for me was the people. That was like a real humbling experience. You know, there's a couple kids at the end of my video. You know that stopped us, asked about the channel, and then they gave like a whole shout out, like go subscribe, like yelling. You know, he had his whole thing down, and then his mom looked up my YouTube, and then you know was she she was saying that her son wants to start one, like he wants to be a YouTuber, and I was like, yo, he's got it, like he's already got it off the rip.
That's going around lately.
Yeah, but he had it, he had the whole thing down, you know. So
Say Spirit says they were like, "Yo, Six, you're that mappy lover."
no, they definitely didn't say that. I'm waiting for a map, like a real Mappy lover, to run down on me. Like, what was you? What's that? What's up with that shit you was talking about, Mappy? I'm like,
I'll I'll, I'll, I'll send I'll send Gallagher guy your way.
yeah, yeah. We already met. We get along. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, so good, man. I hopefully next time because I really missed out on pastimes. That's where a lot of the guys went to one day, and they said they had so much fun at pastimes because it was so full of everything, like pinball machines and arcades. It was just like imagine a shopping center being like gutted out,
Yeah,
and
pastimes.
then rows and rows and rows and rows of just games.
Yeah, pastimes is lit. I could go there anytime. You know, this is kind of like an annual thing. So,
Oh, good. So maybe next time we'll just all just go up there and meet up and just
I'm
hang out
down.
at pastimes.
I'm
So
down.
hell yeah.
Yeah, they got a
Uh,
little pinball expo they do out here too.
yeah, because a lot of guys said just the weekend was too short. Like we need more days next time. Definitely, definitely have to meet you guys. Yeah.
Not if they was kicking it with me, bro. We was up to the morning kicking it.
Crack of
It was
dawn.
rough. It was rough. We was going.
Party until the crack of dawn.
Yeah, I don't think y'all could party with me.
All right, guys. So let's get into episode 64. A couple things we want to go through. So 50 Cent, man. I think 50 Cent either watches Yo Retro or he's been hearing some of the doubters that he could pull off Balrog. Because
Hmm.
this man decided to post a video of him training up in character.
I think that was Rick Ross, because Rick Ross posted a photo of him. You know, they're always dissing each other, sending little shots. So I think Rick Ross said he looked crazy, like he looked, because 50 did in that the cast photo with all of them. He did look a little rough in that picture, but I guess he lost a bunch of weight to play a different role, and
Yeah.
then now he's kind of putting it back on. If you know 50, bro, he got a boxing background. Like if you like 50's
He's from
actually
the Bronx, right?
no, he's from Queens.
Queens. Okay.
Yeah, but he like there's hella stories about him, you know, back in the day. Like he was nice with the hands way back, and he's actually, you know, he's pretty good. That's why he was popping shit to Floyd Mayweather, because he kind I bet you he felt he could beat Floyd up, like, you know. But I don't know if he could. I'm just saying. But there's two different weight classes. But I think he could play Balrog, man. I think it's smart casting on behalf of whoever's funding this, you know, because 50 ain't probably the same. You're probably not paying him as much as you would like an actor, a top class actor that also would put in that work and get that build, like a Jonathan Majors or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're getting a high profile name who actually kind of has some boxing background, you know, even amateur boxing background, you know. So yeah, he definitely, I respect it.
Based on that video and these pictures, man, I'm becoming a believer that he's actually really excited about this role. He's taking it seriously, and hell, all for him, man. That's anything that's going to make the immersion seem better, the believability of these characters. These actors playing
the hair too looks crazy.
Yeah.
It looks spot on, you know.
Yeah.
And if you know, Balrog was kind of modeled after Mike Tyson, you know, and they couldn't. Tyson's not a great actor. We all know that, you know. And I'm not saying 50 really is, but I think he's a little younger than Tyson, you know. He ain't gonna come with that Tyson voice. And this is I don't know. I think it's pretty decent casting, bro.
Yeah. let's say let's give it a chance now. Because if people are putting this much dedication into their role, I think it's at least that part will be better. Now we still don't know about the writers and the scenes and what direction they're gonna take this movie.
We don't know how the script's gonna turn out and all that, right. But you know, or the editing, you know, whatever. But and then I even seen 50 potentially hinting at, you know, him being in Street Fighter 2 if this is successful. So I don't, you know, he might lose whatever battle he's in, but I don't think they're going to kill him off. They're going to leave the door open for him to come back in a potential sequel.
Yeah, I wonder because you know, like Street Fighter's never been about fatalities or anything, so maybe it's just straight up beat you until you can't get up, and then get a chance to come back.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray Delatorre? You know this episode's for you, buddy.
Yeah, this ain't you're not going to get no Oscar nod here. But
no. But I do like to see people not wing it and actually put in the work.
Yeah, and if you watch like some of them Tony Yayo interviews on Vlad TV, like he'll tell you about 50. Like 50 will put the work in. Like whenever he says, even you know, his boys that tour and stuff, like they can't keep up with him. He's always making business ventures and shooting TV shows, and he's just go, you know. So I think he does take this really serious if he took the time out to do it.
Well, mad respect to 50, man. Mad respect.
Yeah, I don't want no problems, 50.
I don't want no smoke.
Want no smoke.
All right, so I need to get your opinion on this basic fun stuff, man, because I was on Michael B's show Monday night, and you know, everybody in the retro gaming community, we all know that there's supposed to be 12 characters on this. They dropped it down to 9. This is not the actual cabinet anymore or countercade. This ain't the final artwork anymore.
Because ain't no Legion of Doom.
No Legion of Doom and no Sergeant Slaughter. They cut those 3 off.
Yeah.
So there's some speculation that the coders or whoever the coders are going to replace the characters.
Well, yeah, because they kind of hinted that, you know, we might still be surprised or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And that the mode's not removed completely, kind of deal. So there could be a new tag team replacing them.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some speculations on Michael B's show about it. I think if you're gonna cut it down to 9 on the artwork, that means you're cutting it down to 9 on the roster. Because why would you hide those on the side panels if they're not in the game, you know, or if they're in the game? Why would you hide them? So
yeah.
Cool that they're making a countercade. Cool that they're making an ultra sized, and cool that they're making a supreme 4-player sized. I'm hesitant because I'm like, you're going to change the ROM, you're going to change the game. you're kind of killing me as a customer. Not really interested in it anymore.
It's almost like deja vu. It's arcade 1-up all over again, and
Yeah,
the same things people complained about with Blitz, and with NBA Jam.
Yeah,
you're seeing here reflected with WrestleFest.
And the ones that they took out are very seriously very important to the story of WrestleFest in the game. Because LOD are the ones that you need to get to, it's like they're the final boss of the tag team title match.
Yeah, they're in a bunch of their track mode screens. And
yeah. And if you cut them out, then you kind of you're limping the game.
You're drastically altering the game.
Yeah.
And that, and I get it. People had that argument with Blitz. I still got my Blitz cab. I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I still see some people are gonna want this, but I also see the side of people that would rather just do their own build and have the actual ROM.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in the way the cabinet looks, cabinet artwork and all that, side art. The 4-player cabinet looks beautiful. If I was to get it on a sale, I would just throw a pie in it.
Yeah.
But
then you got to redo the artwork, etc.
Yeah, I mean, I would just leave it.
You're gonna leave it with the Legion of Doom Mafia?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I would have to, man.
Do y'all believe that he would do that? I don't know if I believe that.
I mean, eventually, maybe I would
get. He upgrades all the speakers and all his stuff. They all got to glow.
Yeah, you got a point, man. I would have to
custom open ice he had. Like, think about this guy. Look at his big blue. Got to be all customed out.
Yeah, you're right.
Eventually, he'd just be like, "Look, I put Legion of Doom on it."
Maybe I'll change the bezel and fix the bezel.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I would rather see it released than not. Probably, I guess. That's kind of my opinion. Because, like you say, you could always mod it. As long as you got kind of the basic cab shape, the basic, footprint of it, basic button layout. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, chat knows exactly what it is. We call that chaotic sized. Yeah, you're right.
But the thing is, too, you got to see. There's going to be a lot of people that are just going to buy this out of like, not really FOMO, but just like they need that hit. Arcade 1-Up hasn't put out shit in so long where it's gonna be like, it's like offering some addicts some shit they ain't had in years. So they're just some people are just gonna want to build it, just to look at it and run it through its phases and complain about it and sell it, in a couple months or whatever.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I want to see some reviews for it, and then we'll go from there and see what they did with it.
Yeah, I would like to see them like replace some empty wrestler slots. You got Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty in there or something. I don't care. Like
Rockers, Heart Foundation.
I mean, figure it out. They put somebody in there. Yeah. It'd be cool if they were of that era, though.
Yeah. Oh, we know Nerd Clown Master. We know Todd. You were definitely arcade junkie. But we all are in our own ways.
All right. Mark was just playing this over the weekend on the modded cab I built with a pie.
Yeah, I was playing it last night. All right. So, Sonic the Hedgehog is starting to get everywhere. It's going into Fortnite, going into Rocket League. Got some Rocket League art for the wheels and the car and the topper that you can get in Rocket League right now. I know in Fortnite, I think you can get some kind of book bag or backpack and his iconic, Sonic shoes.
So, yeah, Sonic, they're horning Sonic out. Sonic's being a little slut. He's everywhere. I think
trying to get more popular than Mario now.
He's in a new Pac-Man too, ain't he? He got a skin or something.
Yep. Pac-Man wears a Sonic like hoodie.
Yeah.
I like the goal celebration in the background where it's like all pixelated graphics and you see rings fly everywhere. I did see that. So
yeah, there's a Sonic like a Green Hill Zone stage in Rocket League. That'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. But that's not the only other news about Sonic. Let's move on to what a lot of us already knew because it had been leaked like a week before. But now we got the official announcement from Sega and from Sonic Team. Mega Man and Proto Man are coming to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, which released today.
Yeah, that's fire, man. Mega Man being included in anything to me is dope, you know.
Yeah.
I was always happy when they brought him to the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise. Like, yeah, let Mega Man get in there and scrap with the rest of them.
Yeah, and a lot of people were kind of funny about it too because they're like, "Daggone, man, Sega did Mega Man better than are treating Mega Man better than Capcom right now."
That's crazy work. Yeah, yeah.
But,
more Mega Man is always dope.
I know, and then somebody else said, "Man, this is becoming the new Smash Bros of racing games." And I was like, "So we'll just call it Super Racing Bros, right?" I mean, got all these guest characters and everything like that. Mega Man, Proto Man. You got the Rush shaped car,
yeah,
which is dope. And also, you're getting a Dr. Wily Castle racetrack. And you're also getting like the Mega Man 2 soundtrack for the stage as well.
Yeah, maybe this will make Capcom realize they could do something with this IP. You know,
They should. They definitely
Mega Man's a Capcom legend.
Yeah, it's one thing that put them on the map back in the early '80s.
I'd like to see like a next gen Mega Man. You know,
another one. Yeah,
maybe not so much 2D on the next one. Like take another shot at 3D.
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. We'll see what they could do about that. Hopefully, they'll do something with it. Even though I like the 2D style, that's just the way I know Mega Man.
I mean, yeah, I think everybody would agree, but you know, it's been a while since I feel like they took a shot at 3D.
Yeah. But guys, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds came out today. It's getting rave reviews on YouTube from all the, I guess, reviewers. Even Metacritic right now, I think it's sitting at an 84, which is really, really high, considering it's a Sonic racing game. They're saying that this is the best Sonic racing game, period.
Metacritic pretty much aggregates scores from all over, so that's great.
Yeah, and they're also saying that like this actually is great competition and something different from Super Mario Kart World or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus,
but, you know,
having different IPs is cool, you know,
yeah,
and all that.
And I know several of my friends on Discord, you know, said that. Well, I played the demo and I really wasn't into it. I know MG was one of them. But I say give it another chance, man, and maybe don't pick it up at full price because it is a $70 game. The game with the season pass, so you can get Mega Man, Ninja Turtles, Avatar, SpongeBob. To get all those extra DLC characters in the season pass, you got to fork up $90. So if that's, you know, to me that's even a little high. Like I haven't bought it yet because I'm just like, that's a lot of money. So it's one of those games where like, hey man, once this goes on sale, why not pick this up? Say like Black Friday.
Yeah, definitely, because games are so overpriced right now. You got to be choosy on what you get.
Yeah. So in the season pass, yeah, guys, you get Minecraft, SpongeBob, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Ninja Turtles, and Avatar. And if you just go ahead and buy the game now, you'll get WRESTLEFEST and the Sonic Prime character pack as well. So you get all kinds of extra characters already.
It's lit.
Yeah. So if not buy it now, buy it when it goes on sale, man. 12 players online. I think we can have a really good time, especially in this home arcade community.
And they need to bring Sackboy back from Little Big Carton or whatever, Little Big Planet Carton. That'd be fire.
Oh yeah.
I forget what that was called, but yeah.
All right. Let's show off this community spotlight that you showed us, that you showed me last week, because we thought we were going to be able to do a show, couldn't get it done. But somebody took the Arcade 1-Up H5 or HS5 Street Fighter cabinet,
and
turned it into a Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Yeah, man, and we've shown off some of his mods before. This dude's on a roll. He's just,
I do recognize that name.
Yeah, he does this. So it's something he does on the regular is taking these Street Fighter cabs and modding them out. But I haven't seen nobody do a Slam Masters, I don't think yet.
No, this is the first time I've seen one. I am actually missing a slide, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can pull that picture up because I want to show y'all the side art as well as a backed up picture of it. Could have sworn I added it, but that's all right. We'll grab it real quick because it ain't too far from here. There it is. All right.
It's an underrated wrestling game. I played first time I played this was on Super Nintendo, to be real.
Me too.
Yeah.
Share screen. Actually, let's just share image.
And you know, it reminded me of that, like a modern, well, at the time, a more modern version of the NES wrestling game with Starman or whatever. Kind of reminded me of like an upgraded 16-bit version of that when I was a kid. I wasn't even hip that it had an arcade version until, you know, later when I got into, you know, modern stuff.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. I saw MG's my log is massive and he said at the back type. My bad. I got distracted.
I don't even know what that means. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. Looks like Sergeant Slaughter's in this one. Yeah.
Right. Well, they got the fake Hogan on the far right in this.
Yeah.
Ripping his shirt.
Yeah, I think he's the final boss of the game too, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not arcade accurate. Yeah, you're probably right. But hey, damn, that thing looks clean though. It looks
clean. It's clean.
Oh, 6, you're breaking up, man. That looks like a quality vinyl, and I know my vinyl. Yes, sir. God, man, that looks so good. It plays way different than that original NES wrestling game. Yeah. Oh man,
I said, could you make a better mod? I didn't think so.
I know I couldn't, man. The detail on this is amazing. So Brian Doer, I should be like super proud of this.
Yeah, he's on a roll. He's on a roll for sure.
Hey John D. Hey Basic Fun. Hey Iconic. You might want to do something like this. All right, back to sorry that I lost that slide, guys. Let's move on to some AtGames. Exciting news! Flipper Friends is back, starting tomorrow, or should I say today?
We're allowed to have friends again.
Yeah, I guess.
I didn't check that, but I did see the leaderboards are fixed. You can view those from the games again.
Yeah, they fixed the leaderboards. They fixed the cabinet starting up how fast it starts up now. It actually starts up really quick, like it's supposed to.
Which is weird because I don't remember downloading a patch or no shit like that.
Yeah, I know it was all server side issues.
That's crazy. That's actually even worse.
Did they announce what games were going to be the first Flipper Friends tournament games?
Not yet. Stay tuned. It
Because
returns tomorrow.
today is the day.
Oh, today's the day.
Yeah, 9/25. I didn't see any announcement whatsoever from.
Well, just wait till tomorrow. Maybe you'll see something.
Yeah.
They're always late. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true. But good to see that the Flipper Friends is back. The crowd goes mild. You're right, Dennis B. You're absolutely right.
That's facts.
Oh, but it's about time, man, they got it fixed. Oh, you don't like it, Michael B? You don't like the Saturday Night Slam Masters cabinet?
Get some more
wrestling. We'll get some more wrestling cabinets. Why not, man? Yeah, it's only open to Australians. You know what it is, man.
What's not to like?
AtGames is kind of on a roll. They're getting their swagger back with it when it comes to having things rolling back out like it's supposed to.
We got some stuff on the way, that's for sure.
But this week's release was Williams Pack Volume 6. It's the reason why everybody is here to hang out with us. We have Funhouse, Dr. Dude and his excellent Ray, and Space Station all released this week. You want to get into the reviews, man?
We could do that, or talk about what Zen was talking about today.
Let's save that for last because that's the most exciting news.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get into it. So let's start off with the doctor himself, Dr. Dude and his excellent Ray. Figured out to throw up some gameplay while we discuss this. And like I said, man, Leon Spiegel wants to know how you felt about this game.
That's a tough ask, Leon. As far as how it looks, I think it looks great. I think the table looks a lot more fun than I personally had on it. I don't know what it is about this table, but I had a hard time kind of enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it was just the fun factor really wasn't there for me, man. I don't know. Kind of was an annoying table. Yeah. Is that what you wanted to hear, Leon? This table pissed me off quite a bit. I think I'm gonna come back to it, try playing it some more, see if there's something I can learn about it. But yeah, I just had a hard time keeping the ball in play, just and then even figuring out what the hell I'm doing, how to rack up points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what about the ball speed on this one?
I don't know. So I see the chat saying it's too fast for Leon. I don't know. I don't know if it's too fast or it's just, there's I don't know. It's a difficult table, bro. I had a hard time with it.
Yeah, so you got it, Pete G. So this is in the party zone.
Pantheon.
Yeah, this is in the party zone-esque of tables. The series anyway, that of tables. And I love all the toys and all the gadgets and stuff like that. And
it looks really cool.
Yeah. Even with all the extras turned off, it still looks awesome, like with all the toys and stuff that's going on. Like this is like a wacky table, right?
Wacky. You heard him, y'all. It's wacky.
It's a wacky table. So now when it comes to that ball speed, like so this table, and one reason why it's super challenging, and it's not even the main reason that I know Michael B even had struggled with it last night. And a lot of other people do too, but it's not even about that. What's so challenging about this table is if you make one small error when you're trying to go up the mix master ramp or the ramp left of it, if you hit any of those panels on each side of the ramp, that ball is going to come flying right back at you, and it's going to be going so fast that if you don't have like a flipper up automatically after you take that shot and like be really defensive, it's going to drain immediately before you even be able to react. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's that fast, man. It's like throwing like 110-mile-an-hour fastballs at you if you miss those ramps. And then the other frustrating issue with this table is a full plunge is not a guarantee that it's not going to go down the middle. Once it gets done doing its pop bumper things at the top, it's going to go straight down the middle about 70% of the time, man. Like,
I've had to go out the right out lane from them bumpers, just shoot it right down there. I'm like, bro.
Yep, it'll go down the right bumper or right out lane, and then there's a couple times where it'll just do like you'll make a shot, but it'll just do like some kind of little faint little pop up and then fall right down the middle.
Yeah, so I'm not really saying it's a bad table. It's just really difficult.
Yeah.
I think it's like a high risk kind of table, you know?
Yeah.
Like you know, like that what's the Dudo meter or whatever, and your gazillion points you can go for. You know, it's just a high risk table because you end up hitting them. For me, I end up not hitting the shot 90% of the time.
Yeah, so the easiest way to explain this table for you people who don't know is if you look at the mixed O master in the top right, the thing that spins, you'll notice it has 3 lights, yellow, green, and red. Those all have coils that go to certain parts of the table. If you hit the yellow coil, which is called the Gift of Gab, hit that 2 or 3 times, and you'll hear the music change. That means you got it lit up. It's done, like it's showing in the video right now. I got that completed. And then the red one is connected to the rock and roll meter or target right next to the ramp. Hit that 2 or 3 times, you'll activate the red, and then the magnet on the left side is your green coil. So you light up all 3 of those lights and you're ready to shoot it up the ramp, and that's when you mix up all your stuff that makes you a cool dude, right? You got the excellent ray ready to go. It's lit up in the top left corner. That's when you shoot that side ramp, the orbit on the left side. It locks the ball, and right there, just like that. And that's when the ray shoots supposed to shoot, and then you get the first level, which is plain dude. Repeat that over and over and over again. Get those steps to light up all 3 lights, mix it up, and then shoot your ray.
No, I will not.
No, you will not.
No.
Another cool way to get a good amount of points is reflex test. The 6 lights? Yeah, there's 6 targets right up the center up here that you can constantly hit over and over and over again. You light all those up, and then you have to go in the steps, the reflex steps, which one is the excellent ray spot. 2 is the Gift of Gab drop target, or whatever.
Spot target.
Yeah, spot target, whatever. And then on the left side, number 3 is the magnet. You got a certain amount of time to get those done, and you can get an extra ball, but you can get like millions of points for that stuff too. So
yeah, so I don't know. Overall, for me, I'm not saying like it's a bad representation of the table in any way. It just, for me, is not one of my favorite Williams tables.
I've never played it before until the 4KP.
I've played it before. I think I missed.
I'm just not interested.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. I was just going to say it's just one of those tables where you look at the cover art and Pinball FX, and I was just never interested. And I'm like, Dr. Doom is awesome, Ray. Okay, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, I mixed this up with Party Zone for the longest. I mixed the two up, for obvious reasons, but I think I do like Party Zone more than this.
Yeah, it's a little bit more simpler than this in a way. But I don't hate the table because I find that the more I play it and the better I get at it, the more I kind of like it and enjoy it. But it's not one of those tables that I'm just going to come back to or want to keep coming back to. This table is a good table to practice on to get better at your reflexes, get better at your aiming, nudging, and stuff like that too.
Well,
this is a table you got to nudge.
Yeah, because you can't rely on a lot of the easier tricks from other tables that are more forgiving. So yeah, I found myself doing stuff with the flippers I normally wasn't doing to try to just slow the ball down, like a real quick flip and then try to grab it and cradle it real quick and stuff just to try to slow the ball down. But I still wasn't having no real luck on this table. So definitely something I got to revisit at some point in time. I'm glad to add it, but I don't really care for it right now. It's not like it's definitely low on the totem pole when it comes to Williams tables for me.
Yeah, so it looks like Fat Hog, totally agree with you. It's a classic, just one more game type of table, especially for like a casual player. Because like my wife's never played any of these tables before in this pack, and we just got home like an hour before our show started, and I was like, "Here, try these 3 tables. Tell me what you think." And this is the first one she played, and she says, "I actually really like this. There's a lot going on. It's visually pleasing to her, basically, because there's just a lot like a lot of toys to look at, a lot of lights and colors. It's what I would think like a pretty old school table would look, like a 90s table.
It could benefit
from 90s.
It could benefit from a ball save. That would make it a lot nicer.
Yeah, yes. A lot of the early 90s tables could benefit for having a ball save.
Yeah, because if that ball goes out off them bumpers, like that pisses me off so bad.
Yeah. So what would you score Dr. Dude and his excellent Ray?
Oh man.
Oh, James, it's definitely my mirror blades, dude. It makes the table just look bigger.
I want to hear your score first. We always do my score first. Let's hear this guy's score.
So I'm giving it a 6.5, man.
Okay. I don't feel so bad. It's about a 6.5 for me too.
Okay. I know Fat Hog's like 8.5, but yeah, this is one of those tables that it's not my favorite of the pack at all. It's not one of those tables I want to come back to.
No, I wanted to say I wanted to say a 6.5 before he said it, but I was thinking maybe be forgiving, give it a 7 because I've given other tables that I probably will revisit less a higher score, but the fun factor level was higher on them tables for me. So yeah, it's about a 6.
Yeah,
6.5.
So Fat Hog 8.5, Pete G with an 8, Nerd Lounge Master 6.5, Ray 7.5, James with his 3.4, Calico Cats on a scale of a pizza to a hot dog. Mr. Encoder with his 5. Jason even with a 6 to a 6.5. So
it looks really cool. It doesn't really, for me, it does. I don't think it plays bad. Maybe the ball speed's fast. I didn't notice that. I just had a hard time keeping the ball in play on this table, and with no ball save, it's that much more challenging. And
yeah,
like I said, there's some pretty high risk, high reward shots on here. But if you don't, if you taking that risk, odds are you're gonna crap out. Pause.
Yeah. Earlier today, I played all three of these tables and got the best scores I've ever gotten. So I'm happy that I'm on the back glass for this table. Currently in 7th place with 11.9 million. So glad I'm still there.
I don't like the rap music. Dr. Dude ain't my kind of hip hop. It's not my flavor.
Who's got 3 twirls for me? Jesus. I love you, NG. Here we go. I like it, but I play arcade physics and FX, so it's not that bad. That's a good point. Definitely good to have in the Williams collection. Totally agree with you, Ray Delatore.
It's something like I said. There's tables that I've given higher scores to, like some of the Magic Pixel tables. I probably revisit less. I'm more likely to come back to this to go, why did I hate? Let me see if I still hate this or if I could get better at it. But as far as like all the Williams packs that have came out, yeah, let's move on. But this is not one of my favorite Williams tables.
Nah.
It's low on the list.
Right.
It's probably a little above Taxi and shit like that.
Oh, it's definitely above Taxi. I can't stand Taxi, man.
Yeah,
it's such a boring table,
but not too far above that. Like there's all the other tables are kind of above this for me.
Chalala says it's worth $5 if you were to get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hands down.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of want to give it a 7 because
yeah,
right.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the second table of the pack. That's going to be Williams Space Station.
Yeah.
I'll go first if you want me to on this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So to me, man, Space Station, at first I was like, this plays a lot like Pinball. And then I was like, no, it just sounds like Pinball. It's an old school table, which I kind of find myself falling more and more in love with because first of all, I love Firepower. It's one of my number one favorite tables. Shout out to you, Stock Jock, for showing me Firepower the first time I ever played it. And then I also love Fathom and a couple other ones, man. But I just like these old school style tables with the old school graphic sounds and stuff like that. And plus, this one's really unique, man, because there's 2 out lanes. That's kind of normal, right?
Yeah, but then you got no in lanes at all.
Right, no in lanes at all. Your bumpers are way out there, right? Spread way out.
Well, you just got slingshots,
Yeah, slingshots. That's what I meant. Sorry, man.
You got slingshots way out there, where the in lanes would normally be, and just the out lanes.
So that changes your strategy completely on this game. And getting multi-ball is really easy on this.
Relatively easy.
It's easy to start. It's not easy to finish.
Yeah, I mean, I think the average pinball player could get multi-ball on this. It might take a try or two to get it, but you'll get it.
Yeah. So I've never played this table. Like I said before, the 4KP came out. Never seen one in real life either. But yeah, Ray, the music hits hard on this one. This music's dope on this one for real. And that's one reason why I keep going to Pinbot too, because I actually like that song that it plays. The color shift, that's awesome. Even when you do start multi-ball and it starts the flame trails behind the ball, like a comet, like they look like the shooting stars or comets or whatever. That's cool.
That's cool, but the astronaut's kind of annoying that flies around.
Yeah, the space shuttle and the astronauts flying across the screen and everything. That one time they got in my way and I drained because I didn't see the ball come down.
Yeah, same here. So that the astronaut in particular is a little too big on there and blocks a lot of the play field, which I don't understand.
Yeah, so this is one of those tables that you want to definitely turn off the visual extras, and you won't really lose anything, man. Just you won't have any annoying things flying across the screen. But man, this table surprised me about how well I enjoyed it. and I just kept playing and playing and playing and playing and playing.
Well, especially after, and I played them in this order. I played Dr. Dude first, and then after playing Dr. Dude, this got me, playing playing it again and again, just trying to kind of figure the table out, learn the basic table rules, But it's difficult though too with them slingshots down there. It's a whole different challenge having them slingshots where the end lanes would be.
Yeah. Stock Jock, you know why you would really, really like this table? Because this to me is like, this is one of those tables where if you're playing 2-player or more, and say player 1 locks 2 balls for multi-ball and drains. So player 2 comes in and he locks that 3rd ball, he will steal your multi-ball, just like in Firepower, just like in Fathom.
Oh, that's cool.
This is a great 2-player game because you can steal each other's multi-ball points.
You got that like alphanumeric looking DMD on there, which it's nice, of its era, kind of big emphasis on lane switching on this table.
Yeah. Let's see. I like the fact that if you hit all the targets on the left side, spell shuttle, you'll get a random prize here in the middle. If you spell station, which is the top 3 in the middle and the 4 on the right, if you spell station, you will get those rewards on the right side in the middle part. I like there's a docking or a door that blocks the ramp on the right side. You knock that down, and then a lady that will announce.
You like that door? I hate that door.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't bother me. I like the fact that if you knock it down, like the announcer will say the bay doors are open. It just immerses me more into the table. I did find out something today though, that the creator of Firepower, Stock Jock, Steve Ritchie, which we met him in Atlanta this past time. He actually voiced the male character on this table.
Okay. Well, look at that little trivia nugget for y'all.
Yeah. So that's, I don't know, man. I like this. This is just such a cool old school table. I'm sorry, I meant to be replaying the video, just staring at the table, not doing anything.
Yeah, it's a cool table. Lighting effects. I like it because it reminds me of a certain era of pinball. Like that.
Yeah.
That 80s era kind of. That's the vibe as I get. So.
Yeah.
When did this table drop originally?
I think I want to say 1987.
Yeah, so it gives me total 80s vibes. With that said, it's still not one of my favorite Williams joints.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray Del Torre. I am going to bring up Magic Pixel real quick. You know why? Because they do the Zachariah tables. What makes this table similar to a Zachariah table?
Oh, the space theming, all that space theming, and we've had plenty of that. That's another one. That's another reason why I wasn't too thrilled about this. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So another thing that's like a Zachariah table in this is if you meet a certain game requirement, I don't know exactly what it is, but there is a 45-second bonus timer. So after you do your 3 different, your 3 balls, pause, then you'll go into what's called the 45-second timer, and you got 45 seconds to score as many points as you can do, and that's very similar to a real life Zachariah table.
Yeah. I think it's a certain amount of points you got to hit or something like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. I think it's one of the things in the middle that activates that. But yeah, that's cool to me, man. Like I said, I really enjoy this table. I'll keep playing it, and I'll keep coming back to this because the strategy on this one's completely different. The slingshot's in a different location, no end lanes, changes your strategy 100%.
Yeah. You ready to score it?
Yeah, I'm ready to score it. I'm gonna give this one a 8.
I'm gonna go with the with the 7.
With a 7. All right.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but it's not really my thing, you know. I'm gonna give it a 7.
No, there's better Williams, better Zen tables, but yeah, this is a solid table.
Is it
I
for
love it.
$5? You know, it's a good table.
It's a damn good table. Ray gives it a 10, but I know he's going to give the next table a 10 too because that's his baby.
A 10 out of 10? Or no, I don't know about that, Ray. This isn't like peak pinball right here. This is like they were still figuring it out to me, but it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a bad table. 7's not a bad score.
We both definitely enjoyed it more than Dr. Dude.
Yeah, 5 is average, 6 is a little above average, 7's, you know, pretty good. 8's really good, 9's like exceptional, and 10's just like that S tier for me.
All right, my man. Let's move on to the highlight of the pack, especially to a lot of other people. Funhouse, man.
It's definitely I would say probably the favorite out the pack. Most people would, you know, choose if they had to pick one of the three. I think most people would say Funhouse is their favorite out the pack. Yeah, carnival themes. You know, you got that. You got what Rudy the little. What do you call that? Like the
Rudy the dummy or Rudy the
ventriloquist dummy. Yeah.
dummy, yeah.
The thing that I'll tell you, you know, I've never played this in real life. I've only
You never
played.
have?
No, I've only played. You know, recreations of it. But first thing that threw me off about this table that had me disliking it right out the gate was the off-centered flippers. Like
Yeah.
the flippers aren't dead in the center of your 4KP screen. They're off to the left a little bit, and that I was like, man, I don't know if I like this immediately. Like, so I don't know if that bothered anybody else. I don't know if that's a feature on the, you know, I imagine the Funhouse pinball table is not like that.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, wow. See, that shows I've never actually played a real one. But yeah, so the actual Funhouse table, everything's shifted to the left a little.
Yeah, everything's shifted a little bit to the left a little bit because of the pop bumpers, Rudy's head, and the additional outlane or in lane, no outlane on the right side.
Yeah, but once I kind of adjusted to the flipper placement, I started having some fun with this table. It started reminding me of some other Williams classics out there, like Twilight Zone, and I'm trying to think of the other one that has that like that score hole, just like that, or that random prize kind of hole. What's the other Williams table that got that random prize shot you want to go for?
Oh God! Well, you got Hurricane that has one.
Yeah, maybe it's Hurricane. No, I'm not. Maybe it is Hurricane. Yeah, but you know, and then obviously you got the Red and Ted. You know, kind of similarities with the talking dummy.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I started having fun with this table, but I again, very challenging table to me. It took me quite a while. It wasn't until right when I needed to start getting ready for this stream when I started figuring out that I don't know what that drop hole is that shoots the ball out there right by the blue bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Like to just let it hit the flipper and not try to hit the ball. Like let it hit the flipper, bounce to the other one, and then go from there.
Yeah.
But it took me quite a while just to kind of figure that out, you know. And I was like, but then I'm seeing the scores people are putting up already. Bro, are those scores legit already?
I don't think those top 2 scores are legit because
I
they're 2
don't think
different
so.
people and they're exactly the same.
And I've never seen that person
Yeah, I've
really.
never seen either of those 2 people.
Yeah,
So
it'd be different if it was some of the people I'm used to seeing in the top 10. But I seen them scores and I'm going, bro, I think they found an exploit. And I don't know what it is, but them scores are crazy high compared to everybody else. And the
no,
billing,
I saw Mad Ben Han say it in Discord. He said Real Creamer should be number 1. I don't know who these other 2 people are, but they had to have either hacked the leaderboard system or something. There's something weird about it because their scores are exactly the same, down to every single digit is exactly the same.
what's their scores? Let's out these cheaters.
3,658,410.86.
Jesus, and what's the third place score that's even close to that?
Real Creamer, 64 million.
64 million, right. So I don't know about that. I don't know if them scores are legit, to be real.
Type the number out. Yeah, it's 3,658 410.086. There you go. It's in the chat.
Yeah,
if anybody knows, Mr. Cutter will know. But yeah, there it is. 3,658,410.086. Yeah, it's some kind of glitch because I've never seen those names before, and they're both exactly the same.
Yeah, so I knew something was funny with that. So I don't know, like that, and then trying to figure out. Look, this is a table I definitely will revisit. It's definitely on my favorites list, and I think it's cool. I just got to figure out the flow of the table more.
Yeah. So my wife played this table earlier tonight, and she said once I watched you play it and I knew what I was supposed to do, it became fun to me because now I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. And the fact is, man, just get to 11:30, lock your first ball. It's 11:45. Lock your second ball. Gets to midnight. Rudy falls asleep. Shoot that shot again, the lock shot again, so that the ball rolls down. Hit it with the second flipper right into Rudy's mouth, which there is a bug for that because if you don't hit it exactly,
I've got stuck in there.
Yeah. If you don't hit it perfect, the ball's going to get stuck right in his lip. And I know a lot of
yeah.
Well,
I had a forward nudge to get it out.
Yeah, you had to forward nudge to get it out. A lot of people were like hitting both side nudge buttons, and then hit forward nudge, and they tilted. And they're like, "Oh, that's a bug. I can't play this game if it's going to do that every time." I was like, "Just do forward nudge. It pops right out. Try it again because it's not 100. It doesn't happen 100% of the time."
Yeah, but even that shot there, it was pretty difficult for me to hit with that top left flipper, and yeah, the ball moves fast on this table too, man.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Paul? Good to see you, man. Tampa Tech with a $5 super chat. Williams Vol.6. Space Shuttle, I give it a 5. Funhouse, I give it a 7. Dr. Dude, 6. Volume 1 is rated 10. My favorite and best pack of the Legends 4KP. That's what's up, Tampa Tech, man. Good to see you, Paul. Love you, man. Miss talking to you, bro. Hope you're okay. And appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Mr. Encoder said he pretty much had an answer real quick. It's an integer overflow. They went over some specific number that reached a max integer, and it overflowed it, causing it to appear as that number. So it's higher than what the emulation ROM can handle. So their score was probably much lower, but it overflowed it and caused it to show up as that number.
I don't know about that. I mean, I believe them. I'm just saying.
I believe that, but I've never seen these people before, so thumbs up.
The fact that they did it twice is crazy.
Yeah. That might be something that AtGames or Zen might want to look at, man, because that's just odd.
Yeah, we don't want these leaderboards going to shit, you know.
Yeah. So let's see who we got. We got Cadillac 1988. What's up, guys? Just got home. Just been getting my home arcade up lately over here on Arcade 108. Might need to reach out somehow with some modding help. Join a couple discords, man. Arcades Anonymous is a good discord to join. So there's a bunch of people that are super smart with modding, man, and they'll get you some answers in there. Same exact score is found on Pinball FX and other platforms, but all the scoring is done in tens. So for them to get 6 is obviously not a legit score. If they got that score on a glitch, they definitely take those off the leader. They need to take those off the leaderboard.
I agree. Yeah, that was one of the first things, you know, I kind of noticed after I gave the table a try. I said, ain't no way I'm getting those scores. Ain't no way. I mean, I'm lucky to get in the top 50, 100 nowadays. So, yeah, I don't like exploits.
Catching up with Chad.
Especially with
Oh, what's up, Chad? Yeah. I remember, man. Yeah, I'll Jason just posted a link to Arcades Anonymous, man, Discord. If you got Discord, join that Discord, man, and there's plenty of people to help you out, and I'll be able to help you out too.
Yeah, so I think the SSF kit sounds good on this table, all these tables pretty much. You know, there is I think some sound bugs that are actually from the actual ROMs that they didn't take out. So that's not like just something with the AtGames version.
Yeah.
I think Space Station has one right before multi-ball or something like that. But so how do you feel about what's your score on Funhouse?
So at first, man, I didn't really like it, but what drew me to this table, and one reason why I was really excited about it, is because I remember this table from my childhood, and I used to be terrified of this table because, you know, I was it was at the skating rink where I live, and this table I would always either skate by it or walk by it or whatever, playing different arcades and stuff like that. And now and then I would just hear Rudy say stuff.
And then Rudy be talking to you.
yeah. And then it would catch my attention. I'd look over there, and then I would, I'd see Rudy like moving his eyes around, talking and stuff.
Rudy watching you through the skate rink.
Yeah, because even the DMD says this game watches you.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
And I'll never forget that, man. And so it's just always this game always bothered me, and I would never forget. I would never forget this game. So it's one of those games that I always came back to because I remember playing it as a kid and being scared of it, and all that. I'm right there with Fat Hog, though. I think they could have fixed the POV a little bit better to make it look more like the real table.
Well, what's off on the POV then? When I said it was shifted to the left, you said that's how the real one is.
So yeah. That part's fine. It's just I think Rudy's head should be more tilted towards the center. More to the left,
like Red and Ted a little bit.
Yes, like Red is in Red and Ted's.
Okay.
But this table's fun once you get the hang of it. And you're able to get it to midnight and get it to multi-ball. And when you screw up your multi-ball and you don't get a single jackpot, it gives you another opportunity to get it with a 2-ball multi-ball after that. So it's just like an iconic table, man.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, I started to figure it out right before we had to start this stream. Like I said, not to flip immediately every time it comes out that drop hole on the right by the blue bumper. And, I was starting to figure it out. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've been messing up all this time, just trying to keep the ball in play. And sometimes you got to not react to make it work. Yeah, a lot of some dead bounces in there were very helpful. Yeah, so I think I want to score this table an 8. I think it's a fair take. It's fun, you know. It looks good. It's not my favorite Williams table either. There's probably some 8s up there that I like a little bit more, but I want to revisit this table. I think I could have fun once I kind of figure it out and get that top left flipper shot down a little better. Because once the millions light up, sky could be the limit.
Yeah. And like this is an iconic table. Like I said, I remember it from my childhood. I'll never forget this table. I'm so glad that we actually got it on the 4KP. I'm glad I finally understand it now and what you're supposed to do. Like this table's a grind, man. But it's a fun grind. Like I haven't gotten tired of playing it yet.
So some of the little sound samples in their voice effects can get a little annoying when they taunt you as you're playing. Some of those can get a little annoying, but
I love it when he calls me a sausage, though, man.
You like that? See, I was gonna say I feel uncomfortable that there's even a glizzy on this table at the bottom there. That makes me very uncomfortable.
But if you hit him in the face enough times, you get 1,000,000 points, and he'll just sit there.
And you gotta feed him glizzies too. You gotta feed him glizzies, and I don't feel comfortable with that either. I might have scored the table higher had it not been for the added glizzies on this table. That's not my thing.
No, you don't want a hot dog?
It's not my thing.
Oh man! So, what'd you give this table?
8. I think it's I think it's a fun table and it's a fair representation, I imagine, of the original. And I think it looks great. It kind of plays good. I had the most fun out of all the tables in this pack. I had the most fun on this table.
Thank you, Ray.
Dr. Dude. So yeah, I'm giving this an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this. I want to give it a 9, but I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
All right, he's getting realistic with his scores, y'all. All right.
Yeah. Don't hate me, Ray. I know you always shit on me about my scores and everything.
Well, you got to kind of start to compare them to what we got, and go, well, this was a 9, this was a 10, And yeah, this is a great table. It looks great. I like all the extra special effects Zen threw in there. Like they're less distracting than maybe on Space Station and shit, And yeah, I don't know. This is about an 8. Yeah.
I would love to see you buy a second 4KP and reskin it as a funhouse. I could see you doing that, and then putting two plungers on it, one on each side, like the real one has.
Yeah, this is another table with the 2 plunger deal.
Yep. Oh man, so overall, man, solid pack.
One of my least favorite Williams packs, though.
It was one that I wasn't excited for because I was just like, I'm just gonna play Funhouse.
It might be my least favorite Williams pack, to be honest, because I feel like Whodunit saved the last pack.
Yes, Whodunit did save the last pack.
And I think I like Whodunit more than any table in this pack.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So yeah, I think overall, if I had to score this pack overall, it'd probably be about like a 7.
7.5 probably would be the average for me, considering I said 6.5, 7.5, and now 8.5. So averages be about 7.5.
Yeah. So I mean, for $5 per table, I do recommend you buy it. They're classic tables, whether they're difficult or not. They're definitely classic tables, and you should add them to your collection. They play great, outside of bugs, like you said, Rudy, the ball getting stuck in his mouth, pause. That's crazy work. And $5 a table, you can't beat it. You'd spend $5 on these in the arcade, quick.
Yeah. Well worth the $15 for me. Same thing, Dr. Tort. Totally agree. Rated against 2 Magic Pixel tables for the same price. Yeah, totally.
Right.
works.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but I'm kind of over the whole space theming, so Space Station didn't hit for me. Doctor Dude just kind of annoyed me, and this one I started to have fun on and had to come review it.
Yeah.
But them scores on the back glass pissed me off about this table. I was like, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to fix that. It's definitely some kind of exploit in the ROM. Well, guys, that was the pack for the 4KP. But October, not only is it Halloween time, not only is it going to be my birthday time, but Zen finally gave us the one table we've all been asking for.
One of the tables we all been asking for.
One of the tables we've all been asking for
a while.
For a while. And man, I play this on VPX standalone a lot. I love this table. October 23rd is my birthday, buddy. So I'll get this a week before.
Yeah, I'll be honest. First time I ever played this was at Cleveland Gaming Classic last weekend. And I'm not going to say I'm in love with the table yet. I definitely got to play it more. I thought it had some really cool features. The flippers look cool and unique. The back glass, that was cool. You know, the little spinning spider clock on it and stuff like that. But I'm not sold on the table just totally yet. I was having some fun on it, but yeah, I think I just played one game with Unc on it, and I was like, it's pretty cool, but I wasn't like blown away yet, you know.
Wait till you get to really enjoy the sound effects and the voiceover work and all that good stuff, man. This table is so much fun.
I definitely think it's got some cool features, you know, like the little whatever's skull orbit thing, whatever you call that dragon thing.
Yeah, the snake, the bone master, or whatever it is. Forget what she calls it. Demon.
It was definitely a cool table to look at in person. You know?
Yeah,
it was cool visually.
Now, one of the things that make this table special is the animated back glass, where when you hit a certain spot, there's a voiceover that says look up, and it's telling you to look up at the back glass.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spider web and a spider in the middle of it, and the spider spins, and you stop it with the two flippers, and it stops on whatever reward you get. It's a random reward. That's an animated back glass. Guess what? Zen and AtGames is having trouble giving us right now. Animated back glasses.
That's not true. Well, Zen is.
Yeah, Zen is.
I mean, Magic Pixel's done it no problem. So I even commented on Zen's post for this, you know, on Facebook and asked, does this mean dynamic back glass for the 4KP? And I haven't got a reply out of them yet, but you know, I think that's the question we're all wondering, you know, how are they going to represent that? And hopefully it's properly represented with a dynamic back glass, because it doesn't make sense to do it otherwise to me on the 4KP.
If anything, I have a feeling that when you get to that point, this is the one table that's going to actually take us out of immersion of being in cabinet mode, move the table down so it brings the back glass on the play field and actually let us look and see what we get. Otherwise, we have no way of knowing.
I really hope not, because if in Pinball FX, if this is got a dynamic back glass, I think it should be the same way on the 4KP. And maybe it's wishful thinking on my part, but I would like to think that if any, you know how we missed out on a couple tables from some of them Williams packs because they had dynamic back glass. Which tables did we miss out on? You remember?
Safecracker.
Yeah, Safecracker, for instance. I would like to think if any kind of table would push them to figure that out, what Magic Pixel's doing to have a dynamic back glass, like they got on Black Hole, you know, I would like to think a newer release like this would be something where they go, okay, we got to figure that out. We nailed it. Now we can retroactively put Safecracker out.
Yeah, because look, if Magic Pixel can do it, there ain't no reason why Zen can't do it.
I agree.
Because you got Magic Castle, where the Dracula will pop out the door on the castle on the back glass. You got Black Hole, which the back glass spins. You got Devil Riders, which it doesn't happen, but he's supposed to. The rider's supposed to ride, the dirt biker's supposed to be going in the circle. Yeah, it's not a processing problem. I think it's just a straight up Zen problem. They just haven't done it for cabinet.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at with it. I think they just haven't done it, and I think I'm hoping something like this is gonna force them to figure it out, because if you think about it, Magic Pixel tables are running at 4K and doing both displays, all three displays.
Yeah.
So there's no reason Zen shouldn't be able to take advantage of it in a lower resolution, lower frame rate.
Right. And you have to think, man, that's also going to be an issue with Bonsai Run, because that actual back glass is a second playfield.
Yeah, and that pack's on the slate to come out this year.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So, and they didn't do it for Hurricane either. So, yeah, they got a lot of work to catch up on.
I hate to see them put this out and use some little, tool like that where, some little trickery where the screen shift up. Like, it seems like the cheap way out. I don't want to see Zen start doing that.
No, yeah, you don't want to be taken out of immersion with the cabinet mode.
I'd even rather wait. As much as people probably want this table, I'd rather wait. If it's going to take them 6 months to figure out the active back glass, I'd rather wait.
Yeah, that's an important feature to have.
Well, I think even for that immersion factor, to get to somewhat feel like you're standing in front of the real thing, to fool yourself into getting those kind of vibes. So, but regardless, it's a great announcement. I just want to see an active back glass on it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this a long, long, long time. I know Michael B has been waiting for this a long, long time. A lot of people in this community has been waiting for this a long, long time. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad it's here. But damn it, man, make the 4KP as cool as everything else, because I guarantee you in VR, the back glass is going to be animated.
Yeah, and another thing we talked about was somebody mentioned, like, is this going to be a 2-table pack and include the other Elvira table?
Yeah,
and we don't think that's going to happen. Like, if they're going to release it, it'll be a whole independent. This is going to be a Legends single release.
Yeah. So guys, in both of our opinions, we think that, because remember with Volume Pack 10, they showed a picture of 3 question marks. There's going to be 3 tables coming to be announced, right? This one, in this case, it was just 1 table for Halloween. So it's going to be 1 table, and I guarantee you, I don't feel like this is going to be a $5 table. I think this is going to be a $15 table, because of the licensing for Elvira, her voiceover, her likeness, possibly the music in the table as well. This is going to be like an Indiana Jones or a Addams Family or a Star Trek table, Next Generation table. This is going to be a $15 pack by itself, and I guarantee y'all are not going to be mad about it at all. This is a 1 table that y'all wanted so bad. This 1 table I wanted so bad. I'm totally cool with paying $15 for this 1 table.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with it. After playing the real table, and like I said, it didn't like blow me away or nothing like that, but I thought it had some cool features and I wanted to play it more, so and any kind of recreations, especially more modern ones, all day I'm down with it,
Yeah.
$15 holler, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Oh man, if it was a 4KP skin, oof. Oh,
yeah, Tim, you got a point. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't even think they're gonna make more 4KPs. I think they're going for the HDP, and 4KP is, if you're in that group, cool, they'll still support it, but I don't know.
what's the side? Let me see what the side art for this machine is.
Oh, it looks great.
Okay.
Elvira telling us to look up. I can deal with that.
Okay, so it's the monster crate. I see what it is. Share screen. If anybody doesn't know what it looks like,
no, that's one table for 15 on this one. We're not getting 2 Elvira tables for 15. We're gonna charge 15 for the single, guaranteed. Then they'll come with the earlier one later. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's still a cool artwork, man. I'll be totally down with that.
And it's like a old school coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Anything new like that, I would pay 15 for this. I would pay 15 for like Terminator 2. That's the one I really want them to make.
Yeah, I'm hoping that will be in the next 3-pack, man. That'll be dope.
They got to figure that out.
Yeah.
I feel like Scared Stiff and Terminator 2 are probably the 2 most requested.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. It seems like they are going back to what is it called, guys? That game, Pinball Arcade. It looks like they're going back and grabbing a lot of those and grabbing those now. So like that's why Scared Stiff is coming up.
That's what I played this on before too, yeah, on Pinball Arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terminator 2 was on that.
Yep. It sure was. So was Golgar and so many other ones, man. Pinbot was on there. Now it's on Pinball FX. So, oh man, 6. Anything else you want to share with the audience?
If y'all watch the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe. He got a channel. I got a channel. We got content out. Yeah, you put up your mirror blade tutorial. I definitely need to grab a set of those. And I put out my Cleveland Gaming Classic video, did like a quick little tour through it, some quick shots of it. Took my daughter up there on Sunday, she had a blast up there. It was the first time I ever took her up there, so she thought it was pretty cool. She really liked all the vendors. So.
All right, guys, make sure you subscribe to both of our channels. Hit up both of our newest videos that we popped out. Make sure y'all check out Yo Hero on Half a Dozen's channel for all the latest like comic book, movies, TV shows,
pop culture, baby,
pop culture,
aliens, all that.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out those reviews, man. Watch shows along with them, and let's enjoy some more pinball. We got a whole nother month coming up. Some more Magic Pixel tables coming out next month, and then we got Elvira, at least Elvira, and hopefully another Williams pack with that next month. So next month's going to be looking good. All right.
Like that horse should.
Yeah, man. So, guys, God bless. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and 6 all show long. We'll see y'all on the next Yo
Retro.
Yo.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.